my name's Lewis. I'm the frontman for the Penny Antics, two-piece grunge punk band from Essex. This video is just going to strip down and show you the basics of a very basic song of ours called Brass Tongue. I'm just going to jump straight in. The guitar I'm using today is a Squire 2017 Mustang. I think I got it when it was issued. I really like sort of offset guitars, Mustangs, Jaguars, that kind of thing. It's a really simple basic setup. You got your humbucker pickups, volume, tone, toggle switch for your neck bridge pickups, and then it's just a really simple design. Goes well with the band, you know, punk, simple, straight as it is. It's just simple. The amp I'll be using is a Line 6 Spider. They get a bit of flack, but I like them. Cheap, cheerful, and that's what it's all about, you know. When you're in an unsigned band, it don't really matter how much you spend on your gear, just what you sound like that's important. So I'm just going to jump straight in. This song's called Brass Tongue. It's off our Reminder album. If you want to find out about that, go on our Bandcamp page. It's a 10-song album. It's out for a $5. Can't ask for fairer than that, surely. So the melody to Brass Tongue. You want 5 strikes on your G sharp on the low E string. That's the thickest string of the set. And you want a lot of distortion as well. Let's jump straight in. So you want 5 strikes. 3 open strikes on the E. 5 on the G. And then a little run of E, F sharp, G. That brings us back round to the next cycle of the song. I believe this happens twice without the lyrics. I should know my own songs. And then another 4 times before we get into the chorus. So, to reiterate, it goes. And then it loops. I think it does that 6 times in all. So, normal tempo. It's kind of a bit. It's meant to feel like you're being dragged along. Really, it's just dragging your feet, pooting along. Yeah, that's the way it's meant to sound. So. Get the idea. On the last run of the intro stroke verse sections of the song, which is the melody, you do a kind of, the rhythm gets kind of loose, I suppose you could say. So you want a kind of rushed feel. It's meant to push you off those dragged feet I mentioned earlier. So. Again, what you do there is you introduce power chords into the playing. So you go from single string, very easy melody, into, it's power chords, fifths. They're sort of like beginner chords, I suppose. So don't worry too much if you can't play them. I'm going to break that down for you. There are people that do it better than me, but bear with. So. Rhythm gets a little tiny bit more interesting there. So, your power chord shape, G sharp, that's the 4th fret on the lowest string of the guitar. That's where you want your index finger. Ring finger wants to go on the 6th fret of the A string. That'd be your D sharp. So you want this kind of that thing. We do power chords a lot in punky music, especially in the Penny Antics. So if you're going to stick around for these lessons, tutorials, whatever you want to call them, you're going to see a lot of them. Yeah, so this is how the section goes. So it's, you start to build on the G power chord. It's G, E, F sharp. So yeah, you do the single note melody on the G sharp and the E. And then building intensity on your strumming hand. It just helps to push the message across a little further, I suppose. Which brings us into the chorus. So this is what the tension was all building up to. Have a bit of fun with that harmonic. I'll teach you how to do it in a bit, if you don't already know. If you do, bear with. So, the chorus is G sharp power chord, E power chord, G power chord, E, F sharp, G. I got that wrong. Accidents happen. It's all part of punk music and the rich tapestry we provide. So yeah, it's G sharp, E, G, E again. But you just swing that rhythm up. But you want to introduce that sort of nice little transition from the F sharp to the G. So F sharp power chord, G power chord. And at the end, we do a little harmonic noise kind of thing. It emphasises, when you listen to the song, the vocal. There's a little shout that I do, if you call it that. And yeah, it just helps to push that message across. That, you just bar whichever finger. I use my ring finger across between the 3rd fret and the 4th fret of the guitar. So I don't really aim for any string in particular, and theory guys, they wouldn't like my band anyway, because we throw the theory thing out the window. Not deliberately, we're just not very good at theory. Yeah, you just kind of like, you're not aiming for any sound in particular. All you want is dirt, feedback almost, just a squeal. That's what you want. So yeah, you want a kind of swung rhythm, loose, power chord shapes, and then end on that harmonic. Which brings us into the pre-chorus, maybe the pre-verse actually, sorry. If that was the chorus, this is the pre-verse. I suppose maybe a bridge section, but yeah. This is the part that's kind of, you know, you finish doing the chorus, then you go into this kind of... It kind of hints towards the melody again. It builds in intensity, but I'll break that down for you right now. So yeah, power chords again. You've just come out of the... Straight rhythm, down, 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 no ups. Power chord, but with an added extension from the pinky finger. You want to get that octave in. So now it should sound, the G sharp power chord should sound like this. Yeah, so you go G sharp, G sharp, G sharp, A, open E, mute every other string. And then you bring that back down to the F sharp, and then you follow it into the G. All power chords with the added octave extension. The additional octave, it hints towards the full power chords, not the power chord, the full chordal shape, which I'm about to introduce. So yeah, you carry on with that. And you kind of mess up the rhythm at the end deliberately. Again, when you go from the F sharp to the G, you want that open E still. It's a core part of the song. I don't know, man. It just works, in my opinion. So yeah, you want that kind of feel. At the end of it, I just kind of do like a miss, a strike. It kind of stumbles over itself. That's the intention anyway. Then you go straight back into the same thing, but with the addition of a major chord shape. A major chord shape, you do what I just explained, the power chord shape, or a fifth for you theory people, the octave extension, and then you want to put your middle on the 5th fret of the G string, okay, and then using your index finger, you're barring the last 2 strings on the 4th fret on each. So what you should get, if you have a look at that shape, that's there, 4th fret on the E, 6th fret on the A, 6th fret on the D, 5th fret on the G string, 4th fret on the B string, 4th fret on the E string. That's your G sharp major, G sharp major, full chord, bar chord, that kind of thing. Through distortion, it sounds filthy, and that's the idea. So now that you've hinted at this chord, it's time to unleash it, bring it out, and then you just do the same thing with the rhythm. Then you go straight into the intro melody, the verse, whatever you want to call it. That thing. Yeah? I've already explained that, so I'm going to rush along to, we do the chorus again. And then we do not do that bridge section aforementioned. That was just a one-time deal. You then go into, once you've done the chorus proceeding 4 times, the main bridge section, the breakdown, whatever you want to call it. You palm mute this part of the song. So you want the fat of your palm. It's not really your palm, it's the side of your hand. You want that, the tailpiece of your guitar, or bridge, whatever you want to call it. And that's the kind of sound you want. Again, starting on the G sharp power chord. The only 2 notes you want to hear are the G sharp and the D sharp. So what you should hear is, now this is kind of like a, chopped up stop start kind of feel to it. So you want to, that kind of thing. So it's mute, 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 strike, 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 mute, 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 strike, strike, strike. So here again. And you just break up that rhythm again on that part. Stop, start, stop, start. The chords used are kind of like I think it's a 5th. So you get that real clash between the 2 notes. Hear that? And then a kind of triad third kind of shape. Real demonic, kind of uneasy, diminished kind of feel. Yeah, that's what you want. That is just descending. You kind of follow, you keep your index finger on the G sharp, the full fret of the E string, the lowest string, and then you just kind of descend from that kind of feel. Did my own kind of thing there, but you get the idea. So what you should sound like is this. So the rhythmic idea is very much similar throughout, you know, and then do that going down as well. And then yeah, the descending thing is just, you know, you take your ring finger, you basically just go through your fingers from your ring to your middle to your, I suppose, index really. You kind of move it at the end. You go. So it's power chord shape, fifth. That kind of like triad feel. It's the full fret on the A string. That's the C sharp. And that is the third fret on the C, on the A string, C. And that's quite a nice sort of like horrible cadence, like a weird, unsettled vibe, and that brings you back into the chorus. Yeah, sometimes when I play it live, I kind of give up on that. Experiment a little bit with some noise, throw the guitar up against the amplifier, get some feedback, squeals, whatever really. But that's the basic sound you want. Yeah, chorus, and then the outro basically is the same thing as the intro melody, first melody, slowing down gradually into a kind of nothingness. I'll give you a little example, but the rest of the song, it's all yours now. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I'll end on that note. And before I go, if you want, you know, you like what we're doing, go on our Bandcamp. We've got Reminder, our first album, which this song is off of. I think it's the 4th track, I'm not sure. £5 for that, £5, you know, all goes to us. We split it evenly, it's just me and the drummer, Shane. Yeah, that's Reminder. I think it's the 4th track. You can find it on our Bandcamp. I'll leave the links in the description of the video. Failing that, or additionally, you can also buy Noteworthy. This is our 5-song EP. It's slightly newer. That was recorded, I think, back in 2016. So this was 2017, 2018. Yeah, we're still going, and you know, with help from you lot, or just a few views, whatever you like. I personally wouldn't be afraid of seeing an additional $5 on one of our Reminder albums. You're cool. But yeah, to recap, the end of the song. Just let it fade out. Yeah. yeah, do what you want with it, have fun with it, you know, have a good old time. Yeah, if you like these videos, I'll do some more. If not, whatever. It's just a bit of a laugh, really. So yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me what you don't think. Like, dislike, I don't mind. Have a good old time.